But like I said, karma works in pinche mosca.
What do you think? Should I something?
Brought to you by Modelo Beer, sponsored by them.
Why did you trade a double cab for the camper?
Well, what made me trade my double cab for the camper?
That better be a
You know-
good reason.
Might be different.
You better cut all that.
Start over.
My name is Ismael. Everyone calls me Ish. From what I know from my parents, I was actually, you know, Volkswagens influenced my birth. I could say that. Started my own thing called VolksFamilia. Basically what it means is it's a family. My first Volkswagen was a 69 Bug, fat chick, as some people call them. I love fat chicks. Sorry, babe. You better edit that. I love the originality of Volkswagens. I think once you restore a car, it hides with the rest of the crowd. I think when the car is in its original form and it has, some people call it patina, and that right there tells stories, you know. I don't worry too much about how they look. It's more like the story and the history I can make with the car that to me values. At the moment I own a 60 camper or 60 motorhome.
We got a restroom, pull down table. I got full size bed, twin, closet. Got a fridge, kitchen, sink, water tank. We got our propane in here to provide power for this. You know, we got a little light fixture, you got little cabinets, you can store stuff in here, whatever you gotta take for you for the road. So you could be chilling here while someone's driving you to wherever your rendezvous destination is. Ready to go. No limits.
Right now we're running a 2107 IRS transmission. Front suspension is stock. I just had some flip spindles donated by Brow Papi. Thank you, Brow Papi. I will not lie, this bus would not be completed if it wasn't for the help of my friends. I mean, Anthony and Jasmine, they came down and they know I was not in a good fitting because I was sick, and they came and donated their time and did all the brake on that vehicle. I had my son-in-law that did my shock mounts in the rear that were cut off. He came and he welded them on. Lexo from Vicious Wagons came. So a lot of people have helped in the process of this, and if it wasn't for them, you know, like my mechanic on the road, Orlando, this guy, I give him a call, he'll be here and take over, you know. I appreciate that, and I mean, I'm overwhelmed. The reaction from people that stop and say, I'm on my way, you know, and I appreciate it, you know, and I try to help everyone out when I'm at shows, and I guess like to say, good karma, you know. It was too much inconvenience for me to take two vehicles, and sometimes my wife wanted to take a nap and I couldn't do it with her, she couldn't be in the back. So from the moment my friend had this, I wanted it, and it was like if my double cab had sex with a 1960 trailer, and they shit it out or they made this Volkswagen, you know, and it just came out. Wrong color though, but it came out. So, but yeah, that's basically it. I mean, it was the best of both worlds in one vehicle. So thank you, Burra. I appreciate it. Right now, I've been offered 2 buses for it. I won't say no name, you know, but I love it, dude. I love it. It's not about getting attention. It's about my wife feeling comfortable. And my wife's also been a cancer patient, and she loves Volkswagen all her life, and I want to take her with me places, and before we couldn't, and now she feels comfortable being able to go in the back and, you know, telling me, go ahead and drive, I'll take my seat, you know, don't worry about it. So that's, I could say I did it for my wife, to make her feel comfortable and be able to take her everywhere with me. The farthest I've driven is to Canada. That's as far as I've gone. I mean, we didn't go straight as piss. You know, we took the boomerang kind of effect to it. With my daughter, I did the first time with her. We did Shasta, we did Crater Lake, Portland, Seattle. In New Mexico, I gone to Mexicali, TJ, Vegas, Arizona. My next trip I want to do with this one, you know, to Papa's Cherry, from Santa Monica to Chi-Town, Orales, Chi-Town. I want to make it to Chi-Town with it. Just explore the world in your Volkswagen, you know? Something different.
What you got under the cover?
What I got on the cover, I have 1952 standard VW Bug, all original. Got resprayed once, just to, from what the guy told me, just to protect the paint. Doubt it. Don't drive it. It has cable brakes, so I'm kind of scared about it. You know, nothing fancy. Just something here that I wish I could drive it more often, but in the city of LA with people that be on their phones, changing radio stations, don't pay attention, and I might get hit. So that kind of makes me not want to drive it. Original interior, all original windows, matching motor, training, pan. The dates on the wheels are all matching to the year. 16-inch rims. No crotch coolers. It's a late model 52. Has a Switter gas tank into it. What else can I tell you? Original roof rack to it. I got it from a guy that had just picked it up from Ireland. I don't know why he wanted to sell it, but my son found it. The story, I'll try to tell you the story real quick. My son used to work for Pet Boys. He used to be a delivery guy, and he was driving, and he sees this old man driving his car, and my son goes, "Oh my God!" Pulls him over, and the old man, he tells the old man, "Hey, how much you want for it?" And the old man tells him, "Son, you can't afford it," and takes off. Like really takes off. Like, come on, really on this? But like, he got his batteries back in charge, and he was like, caught him at the next light and told him, "Hey, I might not afford it, but my dad could. What's up? Give me your number." So he got the number from the old man. We called him up, threw him an offer, and he didn't want it, which is cool. Karma works in mysterious ways, you know. And we were doing a toy drive in the city of San Pedro, and I had my bus full of toys giving back to the community, and I get this phone call right when we were donating the toys. The old man calls me. He goes, "Hey, I'll take your offer." I remember I left my bus with everything there and took off with my wife straight to Eagle Rock to pick it up, not knowing how to turn this thing on or anything. I mean, how many people own the split, right? And picked it up, drove it, brought it home, and it's been sitting here since. I drive it once in a while, but it's hard. You know, like I said, there's no brake lights, and having cable brakes, I ride my bike better than that thing, you know? So it's a pretty car. I like it, but I love my bus where I could take my wife more comfortable. I used to be a total pain in the butt in the Volkswagen world, and I wouldn't get no love from no one. And I changed. I became a humble person. I don't care what kind of car you have, what you drive. I talk to you, you know? It's Volkswagen people is a people's car, you know, so we should be the people's people, you know. We should be friendly to everyone, and I feel that it's not what you drive, it's who you are. And I feel humble enough to say hi to you and shake your hand, and if I got something that you can eat, I'm more than willing to give it to you, you know.